Hello and welcome to a new game that I'm doing. Whoa. Oh, it's Sam as well. What's going on? Everything just happens all at once. Gives me no time to kind of set up the game, dude. Well, that's what I like about this game. It's fast-paced and, you know, no over-excessive story or anything. It's just Metroid. This is Zero Mission. And the reason why it's called Zero Mission is because this was supposed to be a remake of the first game. And you know, it is, but the thing is they improved on it so much, they made so much, you know, new content to it that I see it as a standalone game pretty much. I don't see it as a remake, you know, when I play. So here we go. I have a file ready. I'm gonna be playing on normal, which I guess is the hard mode, but they call it normal. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Continue. And we're landing on planet Zebes one more time, or Zebes. My so-called Zero Mission. Very epic. And, you know, it just throws you right into it. No story or anything. Except for that, though. And that's what I like, you know. A game that it's fast-paced, and, you know, you can start playing it right away. Which is what I like. Here's the morph ball. You can see, you know, it looks pretty much like the first game, but obviously with updated graphics, and you know, it works more like I guess Super Metroid in a sense. Well, actually, the closest game you can compare it to would be Metroid Fusion. It works pretty much exactly the same. It runs a little bit smoother, I think, a little bit more, you know, a little bit more fast-paced than Fusion. But you know, if you played one, you can play the other, or in my case, you can't play either of them. But you know, I've played through this game a few times. I don't know how many exactly, maybe 5-6 times, something like that. So I'm not completely new to it, but I haven't memorized all the locations and whatnot, items, but I usually take a lot of damage too, but you know, that's kind of standard when I play, because I can't sit and wait around for enemies to move out of the way, or you know, make the effort to actually try to avoid enemies. I'm just lazy like that, I guess. I'll do my best. I'm actually not used to playing on hard mode because, you know, in order to play the hard mode, you have to start a new game plus, which I usually don't. You know, I forget about it. So, plus, you know, I like to try to beat my time, and you know, it's not like I'm good at this game or anything, that I'm super fast at it, but I'm still trying to beat my time whenever I play it. This will be an exception, though. I will, you know, take my time with this game, but yeah, when you're going for, or when you prioritize some form of speed rather than I always do that wrong, rather than you know, I guess challenge, if you will, then going for easy mode is a lot better. I do the same thing with the Prime games, because I'd rather, you know, move on with the game than spend 100 years trying to kill one enemy because of excessive health. But anyway, when I do games on this channel, things will be different, and I'm here to enjoy and, you know, appreciate the games without trying to have some kind of exterior motive or whatever. Anyway, as you can see, you know, finding these chosen statues, they tell you where to go, pretty much. So, yeah, I guess this game is probably gonna go by fairly quickly, you know, kind of like, wow, kind of like not Zero Mission, like Fusion, I think. As you can see, I take damage all over the place, but that's what I do. So it's probably gonna be like between 10 and 15 parts, I guess. Something like that. Now, I'm gonna do a safety save here. There is one reason for it. I will talk about it later. Yeah, I mean, since this is, you know, officially a remake, of course, if you play the first game, you kind of know what you're supposed to do here, for the most part, you know, and kind of know where to go. Something's up in the ceiling there. Ow. There we go, first missiles. Okay. Oh, yeah, just fall into the lava, dude. That's fantastic. That's exactly what I want. But here we go. It's a boss! No! Oh, and I missed. I missed. So you have to be really fast with this boss. There we go. The thing, he will give you the charge beam. But if you don't kill him fast enough, he will run away, and I think you can encounter him at another place, but after that, I think he disappears or something, so you can't get the charge beam. I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on with that, but so that's why I'm always nervous when I have to fight that guy, because you know, according to my experience, he just disappears or whatever. I don't know exactly what they intended with that, but I haven't really looked into it very much, but that's why I always try to save. And you know, saving is good too because it refills your health, right? Well, I guess it doesn't. I thought, no, wait, okay, that's later in the game, sorry. I'm being confused. Oh no, not this area. Not this area. Yeah, we have this area here, which is just super annoying. I don't know, these bugs just... they can really mess you up. They usually do for me, but we have more missiles, so... I guess they were nice enough this time. Usually they tend to attack me, and I don't know. Sometimes they just tear me up. But I guess this time I was lucky. Lucky enough. We do have more missiles here. There's one thing about this game though. There's some things I haven't figured out if there's sequence breaks or not. Well, first of all, I personally don't think I know any sequence breaks. Well, I know of one, which you can't really call it a sequence break because you're just, you know, able to do that at that point in time in the game. You know, usually with sequence breaks you do things out of order, out of sequence, you know, while missing items that might be necessary to get it, you know, the intended way or whatever, but I haven't really learned any techniques or any strats for this game. You know, I don't really know how the bomb jumping works. You know, there's some very interesting bomb jumping you can do in this game, and the mechanics seems really awesome, but I just have never learned it. I've never bothered learning it. But I think I get the feeling that at least, you know, at 2 items or so in this game I get kind of out of order, although I'm not sure about that. No, I don't want to save. Oh. See, I should be a bit careful because, again, I'm not used to playing on normal difficulty. So, yeah, I'm just going on autopilot here while I'm rambling. You know, I'm one of those people, I can't do 2 things at once. That's why my I always lose the words, you know, and it takes like a million years for me to complete one sentence, and so I shouldn't be doing this then, but I am. More missiles. That's great. Okay, let's move on. We have to kill these annoying bugs, which, you know, you can just lay bombs. I just spam bombs. There's probably a strategy you can use. I have watched some speedruns of this game, but I've never picked anything up, you know, no strats, as I said, or anything like that. I guess there at one point in time, you know, because, you know, I do have a big interest for speedrunning in general, and although I would never consider myself good enough to do actual speedruns. You know, I think I've said this before, but I call them pseudo speedruns, what I do when I time myself. But, you know, of course I would like to learn some strats and whatnot. I'm just taking so much damage here. Ow. Can I kill at least one guy here? I think I'm going yeah. Yeah, you know, I would like to learn this game like Fusion, you know, at some point in time, just when I have the time to do that. If I ever have the time to do that, I guess, but if not, that's fine too. I'll just develop my own strategies for going through this game. I guess, you know, I would, in both Fusion and this game, I would like to beat like 2 hours in game time at least for 100%. I always do 100% when I play. Every now and then with Super Metroid I do like any percent runs, I can call it that, but any percent playthroughs. And that's fun too, you know, but it's about 100% in games for me, usually. I guess there are exceptions, but I can't really think of any at the moment. Where did the game want me to go? I'm not paying any attention here. Okay, that's where the game wants me to go, so I guess that's where I'm going. No, I can't get up here. As you can see, we can't grab onto ledges like we could in Fusion. However, that might change soon. Oh, and I think I do get this out of order. We have this really annoying expansion here that if you do like that, get up here again, you can get it like that. And I think you want to wait until you have another item to get that usually, but that's one of the things you can get now. Again, I don't know if that's beneficial to get it now rather than later or whatnot. Stuff I haven't figured out. But either way, it's not relevant for this playthrough. You know, this playthrough is all about having fun with the game and not care. Of course, I do tend to care when I do really bad, but oh well, whatever. As you can see, you know, we have this pseudo screw attack again, and we can fall into lava, you know, take damage. That's also fun. So I don't know which game I like best though of this and Fusion. I'm actually not sure. I think Fusion is really, really good. I guess maybe this game would win because it doesn't have all the cutscenes that Fusion has, but it's not a competition, you know. Both games are good for their own reasons. And that's usually how I like to think about, you know, games. I don't really like ranking games too much. Although I can do it, but you know, it's nothing. You know, I don't hold on to that. You know, those opinions. You know, they can change because you know, sometimes one game you want to play one particular game, and then you know, the next week or so that game just sucks, and you want to play something else. You know how it is. But I guess if someone were to ask my top 5 games, I've come up with an official list. And those games would be Super Metroid, Link to the Past, Metroid Prime 1, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and the Mass Effect 1. Those would be my all-time favorites if someone were to ask. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, this is a scary place. Can I do... Oh, of course I can't do a bomb jump in water. What were you thinking, man? Come on, reappear. There we go, block. You're such a good block. I have to bomb this too. Yeah, there's a lot of sequence breaks you can do in this game, and... Oh, come on. You know, if you haven't watched a speedrun, you should. Because there's a lot of stuff that you can do in this game, and, you know, it's kind of like Super Metroid in many ways. Like, you know, in that way you can break the sequence of the game and all that good stuff. Oh well, what is this? Unknown item. Ominous. Very, very ominous. Item incompatible with current suit. Okay, but now we can destroy these blocks and then disappear in a very, you know, Bomberman-like fashion. Alright, more missiles for us. Picking up a lot of missiles. Right, come back block. Come back block. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I think this game is fairly simple. I mean, in, you know, the way it doesn't really have any too much story or anything, you know, it's just Metroid, you know, at its best pretty much. Or, well, at its best would be Super Metroid for me, but this, I mean, they're all just as good, with the possible exception of Other M, even though I do like Other M too. Oh, by the way, we got the, what was that called? Anyway, we can grab onto ledges now. We can also wall jump in this game. We can do actual wall jumps, even though I'm not very good at it. But yeah, Other M, you know, I like Other M in the sense I like it, you know, I like playing it. What I don't like, obviously, is the story. That completely blows, but it's a playable game, I definitely think. So, as I've said many times before, we'll get to that some other time. And I will torture you with all the cutscenes in that game. Haha. Oh well, back to Norfair. And I guess we can go down here now. Grab some other stuff. I'm just rambling on, aren't I? Today about different stuff. I guess there really isn't too much to talk about, you know, with this game. You know, you just do your normal Metroid stuff. And I don't feel like I'm good enough to give, like, advice to whether this could be a, you know, very good walkthrough for someone. No, for those games, you know, would be. I save that for Super Metroid and probably Link to the Past and some other games. We'll get to all that in due time. I love the remixes in this game of all the classic themes. Norfair music in the original game I really like, and I think they did a really good job on the reworks of it here. Ow. Do I go back? No, wait, I don't go back up yet, do I? I don't think I do. I'm gonna continue for a while. I could have just saved there and had that be an episode, but I think I'm gonna go on for a little bit longer. Oh, no, we do have an expansion here. I know there's an expansion up here, and I usually try to bomb jump to it, but I guess I could try, but again, see, I have no timing whatsoever. But I did it. Awesome. Yeah, I just spam bombs, and sometimes I get lucky. Most of the times, I don't. But that was a sequence break. You're not supposed to do that. I think you're supposed to use, I don't know, space jump or something like that. Do I need to go in here now? I don't think so, but I think I do this fairly early anyway. Yeah, navigating through this is kind of scary. Especially when you have very little health. Oh no, here we are. It's the ice beam. Alright, already. Okay, I'm gonna refill my health. And as you can see, the door is green there, so we can't get out of it. It requires something different. Now, what could that possibly be? It can't be super missiles now, can it? Like in Super Metroid, you know? No, of course not. But yes. Yeah, this is just a save point. I guess I'm gonna do a save to save. I'm gonna keep going for a little while longer. Actually, there's a certain point that I want to reach, I think. If that doesn't take too long. If it does, then I'm just gonna find another save station. Save stations are plentiful in this game. They're all over the place. Oh wow. You know, I could just wall jump this, I think. Or not, you know. Whatever. Dude, okay. I can't do anything. Ah! I can't come up here. Can't get up. What am I supposed to do? There we go. Oh, here we go. Where do I want to go now? Up to Brinstar. And to Kraid. Oh, I guess it's time for Kraid now. Awesome. Let's jump on you guys. Want to be careful here. Yeah, I should have just stopped with that at that save station, I think, but oh well. No! There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. And this room is heated. I know that, but I usually go in here just so I can remember that I need to go in there later. You could visit that room now if you want to, but you know, I'm not good enough to go through these areas without the Varia suit, so. Just kill more enemies. I'm trying to be careful here, but yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out. I know I'm a very sloppy gamer, but you know, that's again, that comes from not having the patience to wait around and try to avoid enemies, so I'm just running into them. I guess I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop here, and we're gonna call this a video. So thanks for watching. See you on the next episode. Bye.